And it depends on who you are.
Depends on the
It
boundaries that
depends
you
on
set for
the
yourself.
boundaries that you have set for yourself.
There are some companies
There
that
are
you
some
apply to
companies
join,
that you apply to
you realize
join,
that
and
the
then you
company's
realize that
mission
the company's mission
totally
is totally
is totally out
is
of
totally
your
out of
comfort zone.
your comfort zone.
Maybe you didn't even know it.
Maybe you didn't even
Maybe
know
you
it.
knew it and thought you would
Maybe
be
you knew
okay.
it, but you thought
You
you would
went
be
for the
okay.
interview.
You went for the
Then they
interview,
are asking you what
and then they are
you
asking you
realize
a couple of
that
questions, and
because
you
the
realize
interview
that
is
no,
two-way
because the interview is a
communication.
two-way
The
communication.
bi-directional
It's a
communication.
bi-directional
They're
communication.
interviewing you.
They're interviewing you,
You also have to
but you
ask
also
them
have to
so that
ask
you
them questions
understand their values and their mission.
that you understand
You
their
see what they
values
can
and
align.
their mission, so that you see whether you can align.
You
So
get to a point where you
you
realize that
get to a point and then you realize that no,
you
what these people are saying they are doing, I
that's
can't
the
do
reason
it.
why I said
That's the reason why I
that
said
it depends on who
that
you are.
it depends on
Some
who you
people
are.
can
Some people
swallow
can swallow
rocks only
rocks
because of work,
just because of
just because of
work, just
the
because of
job, just because of the
the
money. And
job,
that's
just
the
because of the
value
money.
that
And
the
that
person
is the value that the
places
person plays. The person
the
places
job
the
over
job over
their physical,
their
psychological,
physical,
emotional, and
psychological,
religious and everything.
emotional, religious, and everything.
That's them.
That's them.
It depends
It depends on who you are. You need to define what your boundaries are. And typically, when it comes to boundary, you need to define what your soft boundaries are and what your hard boundaries are.
some boundaries will be
Soft
like
boundaries will be like, okay, there are a couple of things. For example, if
yeah, if
yeah,
the company
if the company is doing this and this, I don't like them,
is not
but it's not that bad.
I can
I can
maybe
survive
use it as
and maybe use it as an opportunity to,
move
you know,
ahead and do
move ahead and do something else. That is
but
good.
if whatever the
But
company is
if
saying
whatever the company is
is
saying
getting close to your
is
hard
getting
boundaries,
close to your
I would
hard
personally
boundaries,
advise
I
you
would personally advise you
finish the
to
interview,
finish the interview,
send
thank
them
them,
thank you.
send them a thank you
That
email.
doesn't mean you should
That doesn't mean you should
because they haven't
reject
even
them because they haven't even offered you, they haven't even given you the job for you to
but at the
reject.
moment when
But at the moment where you
you already
finish
know
your
at the back
interview,
of
you already know at the
if
back
you
of your mind whether if they give you the job, you are going to do it or not.
that's the reason
Start.
why
That's the
I
reason why
suggest
you
you
remember I said
start
when you finish
applying
the
for it.
interview, start applying for a new one.
Don't what are you
Don't.
waiting?
What are you waiting for?
Sometimes this whole
Sometimes this whole interview process can take like 6 months,
literally 6
literally
years
6 months. Just
compared to the second
first interview, second interview, up and
will
down.
be on
It might be your dream company, but they are not serious.
the best thing you can do is
The best thing you can do is
soft
define what your soft boundaries are
boundaries.
and your hard
You are
boundaries.
not within yourself.
You can work within your soft boundaries. You cannot
If
work
you want
within your hard boundaries. If you want to,
that's
that is your piece.
piece of
That's
cake
your
or
piece of cake or your cup of tea or your bowl of gobe.
take it how you want.
Take it how you
But
want.
if you know,
But if you know,
I would
in,
advise that
I would advise
you
that
first
have these two
of
sets
boundaries.
of
One thing I
boundaries.
can work
One of them I can
or
work
use
within, and then I use this
or get
opportunity to
something better.
grow
This
or get
one
something
can't.
better. This one I
Then
can't.
if you finish the
And if
interview,
we finish the
always
interview,
move
always
on. Don't
move
finish the
on. When you
interview,
finish an interview,
unless of course you come
move
back and
on.
say
Unless,
you
of course,
need
they come
another
back and say that, oh, we need another
then you
interview,
always
then you
make sure
prepare.
you
You
are
always
prepared.
make sure you
Go
are
for the
prepared,
interview. After
prepare
the
for the
interview,
interview. But after you're done with an interview, what are you
apply for
waiting
the next
for?
job.
Apply for the next job.
If you get a job,
If you
then
get a job
okay, this is
and then you realize that, okay, this
what
is what I would like to do, or maybe that company comes back and responds to you
at
that,
the
okay, we
time
want
they
to
give
give
you a
you the offer.
response and want to
By
give
the
you
time they
you
might even
might have
respond
found
to you that want to give you an
well
offer, you might
aligned
have
with
found
your
something that is well
needs,
aligned with
wishes,
your
vision, and everything.
dreams, aspirations, religion, and everything.
So I don't know
So
if I
I
answered
don't know whether
the
I've
thing that
answered the question,
always
but
have
yeah,
these
always
two
have
boundaries
these two
and work
boundaries
within them.
and work within them, and
Always be
always
active
be
in your
active
search
in your
for a
search
job
for a job,
and always
and
try to
always
also
try to also figure
create
out a way
job
to
yourself.
create a job
And I
yourself,
get to the
because
point
we are getting to the point where
the services are becoming
the services are becoming
smaller and smaller.
smaller and smaller and smaller.
And
It used to be like everybody wants to work with
everybody
VRA, everybody wants to work with Gridco, everybody wants to work with
smaller
MTN, but now there are smaller companies that are springing
that
up.
starts from there.
You can start from there. You can also start creating something that you know these companies will need, as I've said already. So yeah,
Don't relax.
don't
If you are able
relax.
to
Yeah, I don't know. So a lot of you
finish, you are
have
able
finished. You are waiting for national service, and just I'm done with Mr. Crystal and
to
Mr. Buckman. Let me just relax for like 1 year before I start searching for a job. Be there.
by 1 year,
By 1 year, you become rusty.
somebody that just
Somebody that just finished third year, he's already finding a job, and you are still there waiting for